guys, welcome back to the Merry Boozers RC channel. Today we have the Dynam Grand Cruiser. Papa actually had the original version of this. It was one of Papa's first airplanes actually. Used to come in a blue and white trim scheme, but Dynam has re-released it with a fully painted fuselage now. It's the red and silver, as you can see. Airplane looks just like the old one, but it is a great flying airplane. If it's like anything like we used to have, it flies on a 2200 3S battery. You can't get anything bigger in there or anything different size than that. You can actually see it when you look through the front of the airplane. The battery is actually shown right there. It's the same finish quality as most Dynams. It's a little more inexpensive. It's not, you know, your typical E-Flight or Flightline or any of the planes like that, but it is a great flying airplane for the price. If a guy wants something on a budget, this is a very budget-friendly option for you. We will have this airplane linked down in the descriptions through BidGo Hobby if you're interested in purchasing it. But we could talk about it all day. At the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. So let's get this thing out to the runway and show you how it flies. Guys, here we are out at the runway with our Grand Cruiser. If you guys like this airplane, Papa is currently working on a 12-foot version of this airplane. You might see it in the future. So here we go, taking off the Grand Cruiser. Oh, she jumped up there. I need down in it. By the look of it, I'd actually kind of like some nose weight too. Lots of down in it. That feels a little better.
Always love a twin.
Like I said, if there's anything I could change on the airplane currently, I'd like tail weight, or nose weight, excuse me, not tail weight. It's a little tail heavy right now, nothing bad. Need a little trim. Get her all trimmed out. The old one was always real smooth flyer too. Lower. Dynam planes always fly so light. It's funny, when you really kick it up though, she got some power. Sounds like an angry plane though when it's flying around. You know, that's just above half throttle now. Hell. Grooves right along. Beautiful airplane. I love the paint job on it. The silver and red looks good in the air. The airplane flies very docile and gentle, as you would expect a Cessna 310 look-alike airplane. I know legally they can't call it that. Beautiful. Gear coming out, and there is actually 3 green. Nice. 1 notch of flaps. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? You know, like I said, Dynam makes some fantastic flying airplanes. They always have. Sometimes they have some issues. You might have landing gear issues. Just being honest. But here it is, a little headwind right now. They just don't get any easier to land than this thing, and that's half flaps. Let's go full flaps on the next one. As our buddy pilot Ryan would say, full flap Bragalia. How does he say it? Bragalia?
We're getting a little breeze.
Brogalia. Throttle coming in. A little bit of a cross breeze right now, nothing bad. Power. You could get it in trouble with the full flaps right now in that breeze. Flaps up landing this time, just to show how the landings can be on this. Squeak! Gear up. They all went up, woo! But don't lose it.
That's close-in things that's not easy when you're shaking away. I never know which way you're going to turn.
Well, being it's a twin, we got our 1 minute timer going off right now. One last pass. I'm going to turn out in front of us. Be ready for it, Papa. I'm going to make it past you. And turning now. Coming by, putting the gear out as it goes by. One notch of flaps coming in. Coming in for the full stop landing. Here we go. Power coming back. We're down to a quarter throttle right now, guys. Level the wings, let it establish, bringing the power back in, about a half. Get the nose up. Can't ask for no easier than that. Man.
Hey, the gas tanks didn't fall off.
No, the Grand Cruiser does not disappoint. We knew it wouldn't. We had the original and it was always fantastic. The gear in this one seemed to be holding up pretty good after the first flight. All the lights work. It's good. We like it. So we'll see y'all back at the bench. We're going to go over here and we will tell you our final thoughts about the Grand Cruiser. All right, guys, so we finished the maiden flight of the Dynam Grand Cruiser. It did not disappoint. Like I said, Papa had one of these, and it was one of his absolute favorite airplanes to just go out on a nice day and go flying. And this one does not disappoint. I would like to probably balance the spinners. I think one of the props is kind of out of balance, but it flew just fine even the way it was. It would just sound a little nicer. If you can ever get them balanced and in sync, they sound really cool going in when they're going together. But anyway, I really was happy with it. We hadn't had any issues on the assembly or anything. You can go back on the channel. There is an assembly video of this airplane. The landing gear and the flaps and the retracts and everything worked in this one, so no issues with that. And like I said, it flew fantastic as we expected. So some of you who are watching this have probably seen this in the future, because we're going to fly this live here in just a minute. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, make sure you are a subscriber so you don't miss when we're flying live out here at the field. It's always a fun time with our group of our friends come into the live chats and hang out with us. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. If you decide to get the Dynam Grand Cruiser, check out our affiliate link down in the description for BitGo Hobby. We'll get a little bit of that sale, and you can let BitGo know you came from us by clicking that link. Anyway, guys, we're going to see y'all in the next episode. Please like, share, subscribe, get you some t-shirts from our merch store, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!